Uh, Ever found yourself captivated by an anime's breathtaking animation, only to realize the story felt hollow? Um, it's a frustrating experience, isn't it? Sometimes studios pour incredible resources into visuals, leaving the narrative to fall by the wayside. Let's explore some anime that, while visually stunning, could have benefited from a stronger story. Demon Slayer exploded in popularity with its Infinity Castle movie, breaking box office records. Uh, Yet, beneath the dazzling animation lies a fairly generic hero's journey. The story lacks depth, often pausing intense battles for unnecessary backstory. Ufotable's animation is undeniably exceptional, but it's carrying a lot of the weight. Solo Leveling arrived with a built-in fan base from its web novel and webtoon origins. The premise, a protagonist rising from weakness, is promising. However, the anime focuses more on Jinwoo's power up than compelling storytelling or character development. Villains are defeated too easily, um, diminishing the stakes. Despite A1 Pictures animation, My Hero Academia, despite a strong start, stumbled with its storytelling. Uh, uh, Season 5 particularly drew criticism. Um, while Bones' production quality is commendable, the series suffers from excessive plot armor for its protagonist, making supporting characters more memorable. Um, Fire Force, from the creator of Soul Eater, doesn't quite reach the same heights. David Productions' animation is marvelous, but the plot lacks the intriguing elements needed to keep audiences invested, and characters often feel underdeveloped, serving merely as plot devices. Charlotte had the potential to be a moving masterpiece, following in the footsteps of Angel Beats. PA, not two marks, works delivered stunning animation and music, but the series suffers from pacing issues and a rushed conclusion. It's a beautiful anime with a story that doesn't quite live up to its potential. Um, um, Magic and Muscles checks all the boxes for a typical shonen anime, but offers little originality. The story follows Mash Bernadette, a magicless mage relying on brute strength. While the comedy lands at times, it quickly becomes repetitive. So, what I was talking about, feeling like a lesser version of One Punch Man. Uh, and Wand and Sword feels derivative, echoing elements from Is It Wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon. So this and the setup, a shy protagonist and a talented childhood friend is familiar. Despite gorgeous animation from Actas and Bandai Namco Pictures, uh, it lacks a unique identity. Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress is visually engaging, but heavily borrows from Attack on Titan. The similarities extend to character designs, um, and scenes and themes. Uh, Hiroyuki Sawano's music evokes the grandeur of Attack on Titan, but the anime struggles to stand on its own. Bookie Gearing, with Mappa at the helm, started with high expectations. However, the story quickly became convoluted and directionless. Um, the protagonist is unlikable, and the climax is underwhelming despite the strong animation. Lazarus from the creator of Cowboy Bebop, uh, and with action direction by Chad Stahelski of John Wick fame, promised a gritty thriller building. However, the anime prioritizes flashy fights over a compelling narrative, and subplots distract from the main conflict. So remember, a beautiful exterior doesn't always guarantee a satisfying interior. Sometimes the most visually stunning anime are the ones that leave you wanting more from the story itself. It's like ordering a fancy cake, um, only to find it's all frosting and no substance. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,